I mean, first of all, I'm 45, and once in a while, like back in the 2000 area, I was playing Unreal Tournament,
Mm-hmm.
and like 4 years ago, a friend of mine who was also really good at this game, we were talking about what game can we play that would combine, let's say, the action and the aim you got from the old days with some kind of technical aspect, and we started with Overwatch and since stick to it.
Okay.
And yeah, and now I would like to be interested in what can we take to the next level because I'm the in quick play normally facing like gold and platinum players,
Sure.
and I'm assuming that in the competitive mode that I'm doing a lot too much mistakes, which are yeah,
Yeah.
like, resisting myself to rank up.
Yeah. Okay. Makes total sense. Are we going to be looking at Torbjorn today?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is, may I have one question up front?
Of course. Of course.
Why is it that you hate Torbjorn?
Okay. All right, listen. Listen. I think Torbjorn is in a much better state than he used to be. I think he's got a lot of personality, a lot of flavor. I like his personality in game, and I love some of his perks. I don't hate Torbjorn. I think he's all right. I wouldn't even put. I'd say I'd probably put around 6, 7, maybe even 8 characters that I hate more than Torbjorn. So that's pretty good. I'd say I don't love Tor because I think Turret is more interesting than it used to be, but it still doesn't feel like it's as creative as it could be. I think they could make it a lot more creative. And I also find his weapon to be too inconsistent because they've made it faster, but it's still a very slow projectile, so it can feel a bit spammy, and it can still feel really hard to hit shots long far. So it's just the way that certain aspects of his kit are just very, very high damage, and they can feel really bad as a Torbjorn player or really bad to play into a Tor. But overall, he's so much better than he used to be. I mean, I remember Tor back in 2017.
Uh-huh.
He just was so boring, so bad, really inconsistent, but I think he's a lot better now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, any questions about Torbjorn before we get started, or anything about
Yeah.
practice or anything else?
Yeah. I mean, normally I'm spammy in a kind of let's say spammy way.
Yeah.
They do it some kind of place. It's like a Hanzo, so to say.
Yes,
And
exactly.
and the advantage I have to, let's say, Widow and so on and so forth, that I cannot be one-shotted at all.
Correct.
So, which he's quite reliable in a way to play because he
Yes.
is not, even if I do some kind of a mistakes, I'm not already dead immediately.
Yes,
So this
yes,
is,
exactly. And
and
we're going to talk about that. Like, that's going to be by far the most important aspect of Torbjorn is the fact that he's pretty flexible range-wise. He can do damage from far away. He's not great at it, but he can kind of do some damage far away, and he can do a lot of
yeah,
damage in medium distance, and he can do damage up close. So it's like, well, then how do I play Torbjorn? Well, the big thing is that you have 300 armor, and then you have more with over health, with your overload, right? You are very, very tanky. So you need to think, what is the position, the lane, or the angle that I can play to best exploit that, if that makes sense.
yeah, exactly. And the question that interests me really somehow the most is I never do some kind of a hammer kill. So when does it make sense to go for the hammer?
When you're feeling like you want to make the enemy team quit the game.
Because the flag is better, isn't it? It's the shotgun.
The shotgun's just better. Yeah, it really is just better. The hammer is more. I guess the one thing that the hammer does provide is that versus very slow moving targets, it's a little bit easier to hit. But the problem is that if it's a very slow moving target, they're also easy to shotgun. So it's like I don't know. Let's be honest. Hammer is just silly. It's silly. It use the minor perk for the speed to rotate. That's where hammer's good. You know, that's where hammer's good.
Yeah, but if you think about the psychological aspect, that can be really interesting, right?
Sure,
If you get two kills with the hammer. Yeah.
It can. Like, maybe put it this way. Like, if you're guaranteed going to get the kill and you want to show up on the kill feed, do it, psychological, So,
Yeah.
okay, do you have any questions about sensitivity? Do you have any questions about practice time? I know you said you play a few hours per week on your form, but is there any other questions
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that?
So I have a family and
Of course.
a job and so on. So
Of course.
it's more about the quick wins, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So and I laugh about top end. I mean, the turret placement is something that you can understand, but it's not difficult to learn. So in such a mechanical way. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. All right, let's jump in here. So I'm gonna look for angles where I want you to use your survivability, your sustain, your tankiness, even your turret, right? And the way to use turret, which it sounds like you kind of already got an idea for it, is to set up a different angle for you. So basically, wherever you are, the turret might be a little bit off to the side. Now, let me kind of clarify why I'm not so certain that this turret is good. It's a different angle. You see it? However, where are you guys taking the fight? Kind of looks like here, right?
Yeah.
So the question is can the enemy team break the turret before they take the fight? And I think the answer is yes. It's not a bad turret placement, but I bet you could do better. Let me explain what I mean by that. If you put your turret here, the enemy team has to get closer to fight. Same kind of spot, but a little bit different. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you put your turret,
I also wanted to protect the flank, you know?
Yes. But see, that flank doesn't matter. You know why? Because we're not fighting here. We're fighting back here. Do you see what I'm saying? So you got to place your turret where your team is fighting. Here's another one. I'll put my turret here. Now you're like, wait, isn't that really late? Here's the thing. It's better to have a late turret than an early turret. And let me explain why. Your turret might do nothing for the first 3 seconds, might do nothing for the first 4 seconds, might do nothing for the first 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds, right? But when it does do something, nobody's going to have time to stop and shoot it. So I like turret places that are harder to break, but contribute later in fight because they're actually more consistent. Make sense? Just a general rule. Okay. So generally further back here. Overload's fine. This is just you using your fire rate. You don't really need the tankiness right now. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I mean, this is really good. My only complaint is your turret placement, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it was too easy for them to break. Imagine you and your turret pumping damage into this diva right now, right? Way too much value here. Huge damage, huge angle. Like, this is perfect angle from you. Perfect angle. Really good. Now, this turret is also good because there's nothing else to do. You have to throw it right now, right? You just have to throw. So you just got to go. One thing that you can do, though, is if you don't really have time to throw your turret anywhere, at least throw it a little bit away from you. So, like, throw it here to distract the enemy team, or throw it here instead, where it's just away from you. You want it to be inconvenient to shoot your turret. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, good overload, good shots. Good shots. Very spammy, but we'll talk about that one a little bit later. I think you should reposition your turret here, if you could. Yeah.
It's already gone.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Okay. I don't think this is good because I don't think you can keep your turret up versus Widow Soldier, but this is really funny, so maybe. And, you know, burning your overload for it is, you know, something else. Okay. Where should you angle here? Because they've walked forward a little bit here. I want you to stay on the right side, right? You've committed to right side here, but where could you go to use your survivability more? You've got armor, you've got HP. Now we're kind of facing Widow. It feels a little awkward, right? Where could you go?
Yeah. Maybe inside the house.
Yeah,
on
seriously.
The right side.
Just get to here, you know? Come on. Right? Get here. Don't worry about that Widowmaker. Don't worry about anything. You're fine. Just go. Because this is, you see how like little damage you can do here? Because you peek, you get shot. Oh, I gotta hide. Here, you're fine. Just pop. Because that's how you held.
But isn't there the danger that I isolate myself?
Of course. But can your supports see you? Yes. Can your team see you? Yes. Do you have overload? Yes.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're worried about isolation while you're peeking a Widowmaker and doing no damage. I think you got to get your priorities straight, which is doing damage and not dying. If you get death through isolation, because maybe you go a little bit too flanky, okay, that's all right. Yeah. But you have to actually do something first before that becomes a problem. Good overload. Good overload, that was good. But
now we get humiliated.
Yeah. You wanna know why? Here's your mistake, okay? So I've been coaching Reinhardt today. I've been coaching Tracer today. And in both of those sessions, we talked about lanes. I'm about to talk about lanes with you too. What lane are you on right now? You're on right.
On the right side.
So if you disengage after overload, you must stay here. You cannot give up your angle to go chase a kill. You must stay here, or here, or here, or whatever, or even just on this corner here, right? So when you go here, you cross in the open, and you lose pressure from the angle here. So goodbye. Now, you would have had to walk here, and maybe you die anyway, but at least you do some damage. But yeah, hold your lane, hold your angle. So a couple of things so far. I like your initial starting angle. Your turrets need to be a little bit more behind corners where they're harder to break before the fight starts. Okay? And then number two, I wouldn't mind you going a little bit deeper on lanes when you have your overload, right? And when your team can see you. You have look at your HP, right? You are like up there with Tracer, I think, with the most tanky DPS on a flank. I know it's weird to say Tracer, but Tracer can live by herself on a lane for a long time. So can you. So use that.
Okay.
All right. What lane do we take now? Where's your lane?
There's the left one.
Yeah.
Right inside the building.
Yeah, go right here. Now you're like, oh, I might get isolated. Yeah, you might. But you have your overload. You have your team's LOS. You're 300 HP with overload. Hold the angle. Now, where would you put your turret here? What do you think?
It can, depends on the other. There's a widow and the soldier.
Yeah.
The widow would not be likely that she would like to peek me in there.
Sure.
Maybe the soldier. If the soldier is aggressive, I would place it as a defensive one. But in this case, I'm not sure because they are not quite pressuring us.
So let's say that you went here first and you weren't sure what to do. You were a little bit scared of your angle. Let's use the turret to help defend that angle first. So you go here, and where do you throw your turret?
Behind that wall. There on the other
over here.
Side.
You could throw it even here, behind here, where they can't break it. But anywhere. Yeah, either of these positions are good. Defends your angle. And you notice that you're here, your turret's over here. They have to choose. Which one? When they go in and fight you, who do we go for? You understand? Perfect. Can they break this turret? Yes, but they have to walk into you to break it. And that's what you want.
Yeah, and would it also be an option because I'm so tanky that I can quickly peek right on the left-hand side because there's also the mega?
Yeah, you can. Like, here's the thing is, it's like, once you're here, now we can spam because Widowmaker has to choose. Do I shoot here? Do I shoot here? And this is scary. A Torb with turret in this room with support and overload is really scary. Really scary. Use that.
Yeah.
And you can even use the hammer speed perk once you're in there too. So you kind of talked about it like you have the very spamming play style, right? Let's say it that way, right?
Yeah.
I don't mind you spamming if you're controlling space, if you're controlling an angle. When you were spamming here, do you remember? You were on an off angle, and it made it very difficult because your team was shooting here, and then you're shooting here, and it's just really hard for the enemy team to walk forward. But now the enemy team is taking space. So where do you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah.
This is your fault. This is your angle. And now we have multiple pincers here because you're all stacked together. And so it's easy for the enemy team, the soldier, to say, surprise, and everybody's standing in the open because you guys all are. I mean, you guys are backing up, right? We needed to be here. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, let's say that you messed up. Oh, I should have gone to the left. It's too late to go to the left now. Now what do you do? Where'd you go?
I don't know.
Figure it out.
That's why I was so confused.
Yeah, there's not a good choice here, right? So what do you do when there's not a good choice? You make a bad choice, but you make a choice because this is the worst.
I mean, I would like, and then I would even try to take the angle anyway because the social was low, right?
Sure. So you could just overload and walk in. Let's say that you're not allowed to take this angle. Figure out a different problem. Where's a different angle? Even if it's bad, find one.
Oh, there would be on the right hand side, but there's would be a long way to go.
That's correct, but it would be incredibly valuable. Do it. And you ready? You know how you take that angle? You choose the hammer perk. You choose the hammer perk. Right? Now, oh, that's too long. It takes way too long. Okay. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Just a little bit better.
But with the hammer perk, and I have my ultimate, right? Because if I go around and then push my ultimate, because I do it really poorly, so that I can even do it behind them or split them both.
Yeah.
Which can be quite powerful, right?
I agree. I like that. I think this is your best flank. I think you should flank. Use your ultimate, throw your turret near you, use your overload, run away, try to live if they all push you. It's going to be insane. You might die, but it's going to be so much damage and so much space. It's going to be so good for your team. It's okay.
Yeah, and what I do is doing nearly nothing. Yeah.
Right, because the thing is you're like, this is really scary. But you know what else is really scary? This. You know? But it's really scary, and you also don't do anything. You're just hoping that you hit a shot. There's nothing. There's just no guaranteed value, you know. So I want you to challenge yourself a little bit here. I want you to see if you can open up those lanes. I want to see if you can strategically isolate yourself. That ult's not bad. We get some spread here. I think that the ult's fine, but it's hard to get a good ult if you're standing in the middle of the open because you can't see stuff very easily. Okay.
I was just using the ult because I had it.
Yeah. Well, it's good. I want you to use the ult. Yeah, use the ult. Yeah, like the problem is not you using the ult. The problem is where you were when you used it. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, definitely, because it's a good ult. It's really, really consistent. Spreading people out. I mean, we're kind of on an off angle here. I mean, look at our team, right? So. But it kind of happened accidentally. We didn't really create it. Our team created it, you know?
Well.
Yeah, so there you go. I mean, I'm not going to lie. You could throw your turret here and hold here. You could do it. You could do it. I know, like, oh, it's scary. Your team's here. We're here. They're going to help you. You could overload yourself. Torb is crazy scary in those spaces. Crazy. The most powerful DPS at holding those lanes, by far. And now we need to commit. We need to commit here. We need to commit here. We need to commit here. You just need to commit. You need to make a decision, choose a lane, and go.
Yeah.
Because you're losing to this, or you're losing to this. There's opportunities here.
Yeah, and I'm still just staying in the middle in the open now.
Yeah. It's because there's an indecision here. So. Yeah. This is better, but it's again because your Roadhog's off here.
Yeah.
And this is where could you throw your turret? Like, let's say you wanted to poke from here. Again, same thing with the turret, right? Throw it in here, right? You could even throw your turret like here or up here where they have to walk in the open, and if they walk, they get shot. Nice shots.
Yeah, and this is quite misleading, right? If I get value by doing such simple things, but this would not get me to the next level. Yeah.
Correct. You're going to have to practice doing it correctly, right? You're going to have to practice how to do it, but this is exactly what needs to be practiced. Can you stream Overwatch through Discord? I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I can.
Do you want to do a game? Do you want to do we can do a quick play or a competitive game if you'd like. We could just practice it right now.
Yeah, sure.
Let's practice it.
So I stop this one. Let me just simply
take your time.
Start the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like. So you were talking about the turret. How would you design it?
I've thought about different turrets that do different things. Turrets that are more effective up close. Turrets that are more effective from further. Just utility in general. I think this is also the same thing with Symmetra. I look at like characters like Torb Sim as being like characters that have potential for more utility. And I don't think they've really experimented with it much, you know? Like, let's be honest, it's just a damage turret that does damage that's better from farther away, right? And that's kind of it, right? They've not really leaned into the builder thing. And I don't think Overwatch 2 does well with, like, really complicated multi-setup turret things, but they could at least do something more. They could at least try different types of turrets, right? Or making the utility more applicable, and I think they've struggled to do that. So...
Yeah. So I'm going to log in. I'm going to share.
Sure.
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay, whatever you want to do, let's just jump in. And what we'll do is... Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, no, go ahead.
I was going to say, what we'll do is we will have you practice first choosing the lane that you want to play, and then secondly, choosing what lane you want your turret to play. That's slightly different than you, right? And I want you to focus more on turret value mid to late fight, not turret value early in fight, because mid to late means that you're going to get more turret uptime, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Turret's just not built for consistent attention, and like basically 90% of characters can break it from a distance, so you want to make it more of a you focus me or you focus my turret when I'm most dangerous, right? So, but yeah, that's mostly it. I don't really have any other feedback. I think you know primary fire versus alt fire. There's one time when I think you were chasing the Ash, you were using your shotgun from too far away. Its damage falls off really hard, so that's kind of a little detail. But even like the ult, like you just used it, you spread it around, you didn't smash your mouse button all in one spot. That's really important. Yeah, I mean, no feedback other than that. That was good. Let's practice something while we're in queue here. Go into the deathmatch here. Choose Torb, and don't worry about winning duels. Worry about not holding down your primary fire. Just tap it. Pretend you're playing Widowmaker. Slow down your shots and just try to hit every shot. Really slow. Don't try to win duels. Just pretend these are training range dummies. Just nice and slow.
I got a frame bug within the first 2 minutes with my graphic card. It's like 50 frames or something.
Yeah, I was going to say your frames have tanked. You've got this beautiful stream. You know what? Actually, it might be... Try turning off your stream and turning it to a much lower quality if you can.
No, it will be fine.
You sure?
It will be fine, like in 1 minute. Yeah.
Okay. Because I've had some horrible gameplay streams. Like I've literally 1 frame per second, like terrible. And it's fine. I can see what's going on. You don't need to turn your stream quality up for me. It's totally fine. So as long as it's okay. If it gets bad though, don't be afraid to turn down the quality. It really does not bother me at all.
I would love to play Pharah, but for this time.
Yeah. Good skin choice.
With the Pharah, you mean? Or?
No. I said no, the Tor of good skin choice. But the Pharah, good skin choice as well. I love the poor noise. It's so smooth. Makes you feel like you're moving faster, you know?
Yeah.
Tor, Pharah, Bastion. All 3 of those characters are I think, their little baby reworks have been really good in Overwatch 2. I love what they've done with Bastion, his perks. His nade. I love Pharah's rework. I like Torb's rework. Done a good job.
Yeah. I mean, for Pharah, I don't like the perks so much. I would love to. I mean, she already has some quite mobility, but yeah.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. Choose your angle, choose your lane, and then find a late turret. A turret that will get value safely late in the fight, but that won't get broken right away.
So I take the right one?
Sure, that's fine. Your team is on main, so you can go right. Turret value there is fine. And then now fight on that lane. Whoever's here is your job. All right, who's next? Good. Let's walk forward on that right side again. Yeah, this is it. This is okay. Good. Good. Scary. Good. Find that cover. This is your lane now, right here. This little room right here. Be very careful, but this is your lane. All right, throw that turret somewhere. Good. Good. Uh-huh. Good. Nice. Look at the pincer we got going on here.
Yeah.
All right, we can't see anybody. I want you to find somebody from this side. Just to shoot. You don't have to get close to them, but yeah. Look at that turret value. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I love that you're slowing down your shots. That's really good. That was great. You see it? Big space control.
Awesome.
Big off-angle control. All right. Turret on the right side here. Uh-huh. Now you got a second to think about your turret, right? Where could you set this thing up so it doesn't get easily broken?
Yeah, and I try to do it behind me because I have to...
But that right there is what we were concerned about, right? They could break it before you even engage. So I stay on this lane. Stay here. Find cover, but stay here. Oh, you can guilt one of those guys. Yeah? Sure. Find some cover here. It's okay. But yeah, that's one of those moments right there where it's like your turret is with you on the lane, so your angle is really good. That was beautiful. But your turret needed to not be next to you. It needs to be to the side, somewhere where they have to commit to you first. Late turret value is the value, right? Not early. Okay, let's do it again.
Okay. So now
Don't worry about your ult too much. Worry about your positioning first, turret first, and then we'll worry about your ultimate later. All right, where's your lane? Where's your angle? Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. All right, now where's your turret? Sure. Ooh, yeah. Good. Now we can worry about our ult. We can just throw it if you want here. Stay up top here. And just be nice and patient. Good. Pop that overload if you need to. Throw the turret.
Okay.
That's good. That was a really good fight from you. Grab your perk. Either one works. Maybe we could try this one, you know? Use the hammer to rotate out here. That's good. That's good. All right, so now, where's this fight happening? Where's your lane going to be? Oh, we might get sneaky with this one. Try it. Yeah, get that turret out and let's go. Use your... Good. Good. No, you're good. Slow down those shots. Good. Now live. Be patient. Maybe. Woo! Almost just missed him any health back. That was close. Good turret, good angle from you. So there's one of those situations when you use your overload to do damage, but you miss all your shots, right? So then you probably need to back up because your survivability cooldown is gone, right? So if you use your overload for damage and you mess it up, okay, now don't get lazy here. Where's your lane? Left or right? Choose. Yes, get her. That's okay. That's all right. That's a duel you should win if you hit your shots. We're challenging you here a little bit.
Sure.
And in that situation, if you take in the angle first, then use your turret could have helped you there. Choose your lane. Quick. Left or right. Don't worry about this fight. Just worry about taking your lane. Good. That was good. Now we're gonna do one more. Do you got time for one more? I got time for one more. Okay, let's leave it. Let's do it again. So some really good fights from you here, especially at the start. Just re-queue and do it again. Now let's jump in the deathmatch and let's actually practice what we were doing. So slow down your primary fire shots and pretend that these are training bots. Don't worry about winning or losing. Just die, but use it. Nice and slow. Each shot selectively aimed. Yes. Good. Overload. Hit one more shot if you can. Oh. I mean, you know, I guess that technically counts if you got it. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's do it again. Good. Nice and slow. Just your primary fire. No alt fire here. Nice. Slow it down. Yes, that was good. That last one almost was a headshot. Like, you almost killed him right there with one shot. That's how you have to practice, you know? You gotta force yourself to be deliberate, right? It was really close. Do it again. Good. Pop your overload. Nice and slow. Good. Nice job. That was good. Nice and slow. Close. That was good. I mean, it's frustrating. You're like, I'm missing my shots. But you're so, like, these shots, you're getting really close, which means that with a little bit more practice, you're going to hit those significantly more often. And so what I would encourage you to do, I know you don't play a lot of Overwatch, right? I know you don't play it all day long. Like you said, you got a job, you got a family, okay. But if you do go in and you're like waiting in queue like this would be actually really valuable for when you do play. Do exactly what we're doing right here. Super valuable. Make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, whatever map you want, let's do it.
Munasapi.
Yeah. Maybe.
Eich-en.
Oh, no. That's okay.
I mean, as a German, you know.
Yeah. It's your home ground.
Yeah.
Okay, I have talked with Germans that have said it's Eichenwald. I have talked with Germans that said it's Eichenwald. I have heard Eichenwaldi. I've heard Eichenwaldi. I don't know how to pronounce it. You must tell me how to pronounce it.
Eichenwalde.
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 Eichenwalde. Okay,
Yeah.
It's a little bit it's a little bit American, but at least it's closer. Okay, but so there is that little e at the end, the little Eichenwalde.
Yeah. In German, I mean, do you speak Latin or something? No.
Right? I
had
had Latin in high school. Yes.
Yeah. It's quite comparable to Latin.
Yes.
The way you speak it.
Yes. The Latin actually helped me with my American English vocabulary, because there's so many words that are just copied. Like it's just like the Latin languages. Like it affects Spanish. It's English. I can look at like Spanish and I'm like, oh, I know what they're trying to say because I know the Latin. Like it's the same words, you know. Okay, angle first. So, turret. You know she's gonna wall this. So.
So I take the right one. So.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do. Yeah. Choose your angle and then choose your turret.
So normally I do a defensive one behind me, so...
That's fine. Choose your lane. Sure. We're a little bit off to the left here. Now we go deeper to the left. Good. We could just stay here and shoot for a little bit. Good. Now where's your next angle? Because we've moved up, now we can't see anybody. This is good. Scary for them. Very scary. That was really good. Huge. I mean, a lot of damage there. That was really good. That's very good. Do it again. This time, try the right side. Go out the right side. See what you can do. Just experiment. Just have fun experimenting, right? Just quick play. Who cares? Okay, maybe your team's going right. Okay, maybe you don't go. Well, Try it. Try it. Go with them and see if you can find a different lane from where they go. Yeah, this is good.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Now your team is on main, so you go right here. Try right. Go all the way to right if you can. You're okay. Yeah. Quit. Good. Now see what you can do from here. Ooh, yes. Just hold corner. Use your overload if you have to. Good. Okay. Now reposition your turret here. and find a different lane. It's okay. Close.
Damn it!
That's okay. We ended up stacked there towards the end. You see that? So your team went towards main, and look at where you were. You see it? 1, 2, 3 people in the same spot. So you got bored of right, and then your team also got bored of right. So you just needed to stay there. But that was good. Let's try it again. Grab your perk. Either one works. You're not rotating a whole lot, so either one can work. Okay. Team's on main. You go right. Use your turret. And poke. Good. Grab that mini. Missing HP. Just hide. Get healed. And then I want you to use your ult to get out of this choke if you have to. Nice and slow. Yep. Good. Good. Now get out of here. It's okay. So notice where you ended again when you used your ult. You rotated away from Maywall, but you walked 1, 2, 3, 4. You see it? So pop your ult.
Again in the main.
Again in the main, right? Again in the main. That area is not bad for you, but it is bad for you if your entire team is already there.
Yeah.
When we sometimes main is an angle if your team is on the angle. You get what I'm saying? But you don't want to be stacked with 4 members of your team. So close. Good. Good. Nice. Okay, now we can't see anybody. Keep rotating. Keep rotating. Next step. Where's next? Good. Keep going. Keep going. Yes. Good turret. And just keep poking. Sure. Sure. I like this. Big turret value. Yes. All right. Yes. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You got him.
No!
Oh, no! Okay. So when he's using his like kinetic grasp there earlier, that's actually a good time to turret because you can't shoot him. That was really close. I think you might win this though. I think you might win this. Yeah, you guys got it. By the way, your turret was huge. It was way back in the corner, and then you went away from it, and it just sat there by itself and just shot like 4 people forever. It was really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You turreted and then found a different angle from your turret. It was perfect. But it was so far away and behind corner, it was really hard for them to deal with.
What I'm doing here. So.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, now where? Sure. Sure. Sure, I like that. If they push you, you're ready. They were going to push you, so get ready to use your overload or just hide. Yeah, this is good. This is really annoying for them. Can overload this. Good. Okay, now think. Where do I go from here? Yeah. Just commit. Good. Yeah, sure. So this was good. It was just a little slow, that's all. This is just the experimentation phase, right? We're trying different things. Good. All right, now what? Yeah. Try something else. Good. This is fun. Let's see what we get here. You can maybe get her. Just listen who's close and try to focus on who's close. Now where? Do you stay in that room? Do you go top left? What do you think?
No.
All right, start to think about your angle and then think about your turret. And you could use your overload for this as well. Good. Very annoying for the enemy team. You can hold here. Just listen carefully. See if she pushes you. Okay, go back. Get her. Toss your turret. Toss your overload. And just stay right here. Good. Spread it out. Very good. Run if you need to. And look at that. She stopped. She had to go deal with your turret. So she couldn't chase you, and then she died. You see that? Your turret was split from you. Just pop your turret as well if you want here. Just throw it wherever, yeah. All right, now where do you go? That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Where would you have gone if you'd had the time to think about it?
On the left-hand side?
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant. Love it. Yep, good job. Let's do it again. And now that you have your, obviously, anchor bolts here, you can be way more creative about where you place the turret. So let's obviously just hide here. Don't do anything just yet because your team's dead.
Yeah.
But you could be super creative with your turret angle now. You can go crazy with it. Good. Okay. Choose your lane, choose your turret. Yes. Get ready to fight.
No.
That's okay. That's okay. That's a situation when I want you to hold the corner and be more patient instead of walking forward. You see that? As soon as you walk forward.
Yeah. I can stay inside, right?
Yes. Even with the Maywall there, like the Maywall is unlucky for sure. But even without Maywall, there's too much damage there. You need to stay near the corner. So when you take an angle, sometimes just holding and shooting from the angle is better, right? If you think about how you baited that far, remember when you used your Torbolt and the far chased you and died, right? That's because you held cover. All right, let's go one more. Maybe. Slow down your shots. Yeah. Yeah, good use of cover. This is actually still winnable, maybe? Maybe? All right, let's see what we can do. Shoot. Find somebody to shoot. Hold this corner, but find somebody to shoot. Toss that turret. Toss that turret somewhere away from you. There it is. Hold right here. Be patient. Hold the corner. What a clutch. Huge cover usage, huge turret. I hold right here. Can use your ult if you'd like to.
We already won, right?
Yeah, you might. I'm not 100% sure.
No!
Wait. Do you guys win? Press spacebar. Do you win? Yeah, no, maybe.
We do.
I think. Oh no, Mace is alive.
No, let me come. No!
No! You see, here's the thing. I look at that and I'm like, oh no, their respawns are so close. What if they clutch this? That's the only reason. But yeah, that was fine. But that last fight there from you was like exactly what I wanted you to do. The angle was good, right? The turret was really split from you. And you were really good at holding the corner and shooting. You didn't push. You get what I'm saying? You just held. Yeah. That's what I want you to do. When you hold an angle and shoot, these are some nice shots from the May there. Hold the angle and shoot. Doesn't mean you have to walk forward. Because unless you're trying to shotgun somebody or hammer somebody, there's no real reason for you to move forward. The distraction from the angle is reason enough. And so I think a lot of times when your angles failed was when you walked forward. You pressed W into the open and died. A lot of times when your angles worked is when you held, you were patient, you were distracting, you were harassing, and using your HP. I mean, you and your Junker Queen basically 2v5 there at the end. That was huge. The turret was huge. The damage was huge. You hit some nice shots at the end there. That was great. So here's what I'd practice. Take your angle, turret somewhere on your angle where it won't get broken, and then play cover. Be patient. Play cover. Be patient. Okay, that's what you got to practice. And then, when you're not playing, when you're just doing deathmatch or whatever, practice doing really slow shots. Because you kind of saw there at the end, you had a couple moments when they were really far away, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to actually hit my shots, right? I have to be slow. And you did, right? And so that's something that you can practice even if you play infrequently. You can practice that in deathmatch. Make sense?
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the Eich-en, right? Kind of.
Eichenwalde.
Okay, it's good enough. I'm American.
No, it's good enough. Yeah. And thank you very much for all your efforts and for all your time. Yeah, this is really appreciated. Yeah.